And I will admit to this now. I told you a moment ago. I've fallen off the wagon again in our 1,000-pound, $1,000 weight loss challenge. Biggie and I had it. We have it, I should say. And here's how I fell off.
Yeah.
Okay. I had played 3 hours pickleball, 3.5 hours pickleball on Saturday. Okay. I told the wife I'm going to be late.
Burning calories.
Burning. I was feeling great, and I played for a while. And when I told
would you eat with the boys the night prior?
I had
at your boy's birthday party?
I was okay there. I had a
bunless burger.
Bunless burger with a tomato on top.
What's wrong with your dad?
My son's 16th
Wait till
birthday.
the morning. He's going to put butter in his coffee and tell me it's healthy. This is all you boys need to start your day. I think he's insane.
Lettuce wrap.
They start their days at noon.
Well, that's right. They don't see that.
They're 16.
Listen, I got up. They're 16. I got up, went, left, did a bunch of shopping, went to the gym, came home.
Yeah.
It's 11:30. They still hadn't seen the light.
Hell no.
You know. They got up at noon. They were on the golf course at 1. Then they went out and played golf. Anyhow, I played so much pickle on Saturday night. And so I texted the wife, said, I'm going to be 45 minutes late because Diesel wanted to stay play a couple extra games.
I bet he did.
I'll play. All right.
He never leaves.
No, he'll go all day. But she goes, do you just want to get pizza for dinner? And and it was getting around 6 o'clock. And I said,
No man has ever said no.
I said, yeah.
When she says that, does she mean including you to eat?
Well, usually, many times, I will go and I'll have a salad or something while they have pizza because of our 1,000-pound, $1,000 weight loss challenge. And so I said yes.
She leaves that up to you, right?
Of course, yes. I said yes. And I said, I'll do the order and pick it up on the way home, which is exactly what I did. And so I got it and everything. And by God, I just said, I'm going all in. Went up to
The
Bill's.
smell filled the car.
I just went up to Bill's Pizza Pub and got a Royal Feast. I just said, I'm just doing that. That's what I love that pizza.
You got your workout in. You got basketball on TV to look at.
Oh, my God. Great. So I thought I'm just going to have some pizza. And as I was eating, I said, you know what would go great with this? Diet Coke.
No, you didn't.
I sure did.
My
No,
Lord.
you
That
didn't.
is falling off.
Popped it, had it. And I said to my wife, I'm saying, I'm going to have one Diet Coke. Well,
Were you crying or did you actually enjoy it for a moment?
I enjoyed it the first one. And I said, oh, where have you been?
Daddy's home.
You're my lover.
That burned, man.
Oh, yeah.
Can't comment on that.
Feeling good.
Welcome back.
Where you been, Big Daddy?
Feeling good. So I said, I'm just going to have one more. And I had a second Diet Coke. Okay?
Back to back.
Back to back.
Chain drinking.
Diet Coke, chain drinking with pizza.
How many slices of pie?
A dozen. Those little
The
slices.
squares.
Those
Yeah.
Little square slices.
Oh,
yeah.
my God. Yeah,
Oh,
man.
man.
Throwing
You
them
went
in.
back in deep.
Throwing them in. 2 Diet Cokes, and I said to my wife and my son,
Tie me off. I'm in all the way.
I said, don't let me
Find a
have
vein in my toe if you have to.
You jumped back in. I mean, you didn't even check the water.
No.
I felt like, I just felt like I owed it to myself.
He didn't dip a
Yes.
toe or nothing.
Pizza and Diet Coke.
Pizza
Where
and
is this? Who are you?
He is who we thought he would be.
Yeah.
He is who we thought he would be, Biggie. We're right back to zero.
No wonder Biden fell up those steps. You caused it. There's something wrong. I can feel it in the force.
Right about that time.
America's not what it was.
Yeah.
I'm just guzzling. I had 2 Diet Cokes. I said, all right, that's it. I won't do it again. Okay? So, watched some basketball, went to bed. Oh, here's a little aside to this, by the way. Got in bed that night, said to my wife, you interested in a little...
I'm caffeinated.
I haven't felt this good in weeks.
It's just like old times, sugar.
She said, no, but maybe in the morning.
Oh.
Okay, all right. All right, okay, great. Well, she had her second COVID vaccine on Saturday. And all day long I was kind of checking in with her. She felt fine. She felt good. A little bit of arm soreness. That was it. So she's got the Pfizer vaccine twice.
Right
okay.
on.
So the next morning we wake up, 6:30 in the morning, Sunday. And I turned to her.
Somebody's hot.
She said, my whole body is on fire. And I said, oh, yeah.
That makes 2 of us.
God, I can feel your
Let me
warmth.
unhook my mask.
I got Diet Coke in my blood.
I did. I said, she goes, my whole body's on fire. I said, let me
I have
put
a
it-
raging fever.
she said, no, you moron. I am on fire. I am dying here. Apparently, she'd been up and down during the night. I had no idea.
How would you?
Oh, no, you were in a pizza and Diet Coke coma.
Oh, I was down. But she had a terrible reaction. And all day Sunday, she was out. I mean,
It seems to be the common
Yeah.
yes.
thread that I hear. The second
Yes.
shot really knocks you down for a day.
It
or
did.
So.
She was fine. She got it Saturday morning, like 11 a.m. She went to bed that night, our usual time, 7:30. And she said, fine. But she said around 2 or 3 in the morning, she got up, terrible pains, a lot of body aches, fever. Felt like I said, she said, I am on fire. I said, let me put out the flame.
So fireman's here.
You get the flame, I got the hose.
You're going to have to do most of the work. I feel kind of heavy this morning. I think it was the pizza and the Diet Coke.
All right.
I'm on my back.
All right, so she turned me down. She turned me down on that because she was on fire.
Yeah, she didn't want
couldn't
you.
do it. So I just wandered on out to the kitchen and had 6 more pieces of pizza
Cold
and another
pizza.
DC to start the day. To start the day. And by the time it was done, by the time I had gone to bed that night, 6 Diet Cokes yesterday.
I didn't think you could do it. I didn't think you could do it.
Right.
We are back.
This
Oh,
is
my
what
Lord.
America's about.
Right.
We are back.
Well, we've missed you, Kelly. We've missed you.
Right back in, dove back into it head first. I said, well, as long as I'm
Yes.
going to break my vows, I might as well go
Get up on it.
all the way. So after 3 months of no Chick-fil-A and no Diet Coke, from Thursday to Sunday, I had Chick-fil-A and I had 6 Diet Cokes and 3/4 of a Royal Feast.
God bless you.
Then my wife got up. She goes, I want some of that pizza. And I said,
The boys must have stayed up late.
God,
You know how
must have
those
gotten
kids
it.
are.
Yeah, they must have gotten that thing. Woo! What a night. What a day.
What a weekend.
Wonderful. But I don't think I can do it anymore. I can't. If I the £1,000 $1,000 weight loss challenge.
It's going to take now this deep in, it's going to take you at least a week or two.
It will. A Hercules.
wean?
I mean,
Well, and let's just call it like it is. We got a vacation coming.
oh, you're right.
And you're going to be off.
Oh, you're right.
And it's going to be right there. We're looking at maybe mid-April
Before I
until
can.
you're off again.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you want to go outside the numbers here, isn't that Biggie when you say you're going to really begin your
Yeah.
diet?
Yeah, mid-April.
When I'm back, yeah.
Mid-April. So I've
So
wasted
it's
my
like
time.
the first 3 months didn't even happen.
Didn't count. I wasted my time. I wasted my time.
And as I stated earlier, at this point in time, you are now just adding butter to coffee.
I know because I'm
Because
eating.
you're doing nothing else you're supposed to with that.
That's right.
Why do you cross no man's land in the trenches to talk to the enemy, Biggie? Kelly?
I don't know.
Once
Because they're
again,
the same.
To get your battle plan.
once
They are
again,
the same person.
They really are deep down.
we are.
It's just metabolism. It's different.
Once again, you've received hundreds of emails from people going, "That's what you need to do: butter and coffee, lean diet, blah blah blah." Wasted.
Fact. All fact. I got to try to jump back in because, boy, I just, yesterday, caution to the wind and just drinking them left and right. So good.
It's going to be hard to. Now you're
Oh,
back
yeah.
in, and
very hard to
And see,
stop.
the thing is, they're always there because of your wife.
She drinks one
But
every.
she drinks one every few days.
That's right. And I buy 36 and just stare at them as
Yeah.
they, it goes to 35 and 30. And yesterday I took it from 18 down to 12, and I just was like just jamming them. Loved it.
When did you have your last one?
Last night around 7:30. I like to tuck into bed. That last one.
Yeah.
Kiss one more goodnight.
One more.
Little nightcap?
Yep. Had a game on. Had it. Little nightcap. Like to put myself to bed.
Now, how
Right.
was your wife? Was she better by? I hear it lasts about 12 hours. So was she
Yes.
better by the evening?
Yes, she was. She felt terribly like 3 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning, and then and she stayed in bed all day. And then about 4 or 5 o'clock, she came out of the bedroom finally and said, "I'm feeling a little better." And now this morning, still has a headache, but feels some better now.
This is sort of off the topic, but we met a neighbor, and he has a friend who was a doctor. And our neighbor he and his wife have gotten both of their injections now.
Yes.
And he said to us, and I'd never heard this before, so you can take this for what it's worth. But he said, when you get your shot, get them in opposite arms.
Really?
Don't put them in the same arm.
No kidding.
That's what his friend, the doctor, told him.
How is that different?
That's
I don't
interesting.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's mental
That's
or if there
strange.
really is a difference in, because it goes pretty deep into your muscle, but it's weeks apart.
Yeah, that's interesting because I would have thought do it in the same place. Oh, very interesting because maybe I'll do that because she got him in the same arm.
Not the
I think
first
that's
time,
human nature.
That's not the first time I've heard that story about it. People getting Our friend put it on social. Our friend Park put it on. He did the same thing.
Opposite arms?
On a Saturday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No. He got sick.
On a Saturday.
That's the second dose is what commonly knocks
It's fine
people
all
down.
day until you go to bed.
And then it's terrible.
12 hours.
And
is
it
what
beats the hell out
they
of
say.
you.
That's right.
Yeah.
And she's better now. So that's exactly right. But she was, laid out.
Yeah.
There
so
was-
that's the COVID. I mean, is that what
That's
that
it,
is, or is
yeah.
it just like a flu-like?
No, they always say this. It's not true COVID.
It's not because it's not the virus.
No,
Right.
your body is being basically tricked into
Okay.
thinking it has COVID, so it builds up the antibodies to fight it off.
Well, I read a very interesting article about it, and my wife forwarded it to me. And it says that the first time you get the shot, the body says, wait a minute, this is different. Let's see what this is all about and just attack it, but it doesn't go like full force. And then it says, let's make a copy of this. And if it comes again, let's really go full bore, in layman's term. And the second time you get it, they're like, oh, there's that thing again. And it attacks it brutally. And some people really feel that. And the people that told her when she got the shot, look, if you get sick, it's a good thing. Your immune system is working. But then other people don't. It's fine if you don't have any problems. It's fine if you just sail right through and don't have the sickness, which, a lot of people don't as well. It could be blood type. My wife has the worst blood type. We've looked that up too.
R. Blood type. Your wife. It's kind of. It's not A, B, O.
No, it's R. It's
R.
reptilian.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. No, she does. She has the one that they say, you can get it worse if she were to have COVID.
But I wonder if it's different for people that have had COVID and then
Maybe.
get the shot,
Could be.
or not had COVID and get it.
Could be.
There's so many variables.
Really? Yeah, there are. Exactly right. There's a P1. We were talking about my eating a minute ago. And he says, I hear you talk about sometimes how you shame eat in the car. That's true, too. I'll
Very
do that.
true.
I do that. And this guy, Tim, says, I love a sandwich place called Giacomo's. All right, we're familiar.
Had one there last week.
A very good sandwich place around here. He says, it's a half hour from my house, but it's worth the drive. That's how much I love the sandwiches. 2 weeks ago, on a Saturday, I told my wife I'm going there. I picked up, it's me, my wife, and my son. I picked up 4 sandwiches, not 3. I ate one of them in the car on the way home, a big one. I didn't tell them I had already had a sandwich when I arrived home, so when we sat down to eat them, I only ate half of mine and said, I'm going to savor this and have it later.
It's so big.
The next day, my wife and I were in the car. She saw a big piece of pepperoni on the floor
Yeah.
and said, I wonder how this got there. And I had to quickly explain away how that pepperoni might have gotten there. I said I had to unwrap one of the sandwiches to check it and that a pepperoni fell
Okay.
out. He says, I do this all the time. I go to Little Caesars for a $5 hot and ready and get myself a bag of Crazy Bread and eat it on the way home. Then I tell no one, and I hide it in the outside trash can underneath other trash.
That's your move.
I've done that. I have done that. That's exactly
I
right.
wonder how many Americans really do that.
He says, you're not alone. I don't know.
Get the extra road food or hand food to go.
Shame eat it.
Law and Order. That's evidence.
That's
That
pepperoni.
pepperoni.
Oh, they'll pick through that. They'll pick through the pepperoni. They'll put some DNA on that now.
Damn right.
This is the other story about the dad we were talking about. And I'm telling you, I saw this, and I told Biggie, it's got me up nights. He went into the San Diego Zoo on Friday afternoon, and he was with his daughter, who is 2 years old. His name is Jose Navarrete. He jumped a bunch of barriers at the zoo because he wanted a picture with an elephant in the background, and he wound up going into the elephant enclosure. It's unbelievable to try.
Nobody wants fences and glare.
Right.
Believe me.
Right.
This picture's important.
Yeah, you could never do something like that. You wouldn't want. He wanted a picture with his 2-year-old daughter. When he went in, the elephant that was walking around the background saw them, an African elephant, and started to charge at them.
Like the human body when an
Yes.
injection.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
That's
was
what it's like.
introduced to the system.
So the elephant said, "This is not supposed to be here," and charged it. We have a little of the audio. Somebody filmed it.
Oh.
That's the elephant. That's the elephant.
That's straight out of Tarzan
You hear
movie.
the elephant?
Did you get the elephant?
I think I heard it.
Did you hear that?
Lord, that is mad.
Oh, that elephant came charging.
Came at him.
I put the video on our social media so you can see it, but that elephant is not happy.
What a fool to jump in
What
there.
an idiot.
With this
Just an idiot.
little kid in there like that. One more time.
Oh,
Lord. Now,
And you know
My
what would
eyes were
happen?
closed. I got to go back in.
You know what would happen if the elephant had stepped on this dude? They'd put the elephant down.
man. Well, we saw
You
what
know what happens. Look at Harambe.
Harambe.
Never forget.
You haven't.
Oh, man.
Nope, never will.
You've lit a match.
Harambe.
I am always on the animal side since Harambe.
That sleeper cult out there.
I remember you were really
I am
oddly.
still angry about Harambe.
Yeah.
You were very angry.
Because that was a child,
Harambe was a child
not Harambe.
No,
No.
a child
It was a toddler?
Yes.
got
Yes.
into
with Harambe.
and they shot it.
Yeah.
Yes,
They
they
shot
shot Harambe.
Of course, this
Now,
guy
Harambe
Harambe
was
wasn't
dragging
go-
the kid around, right?
not
no,
yet.
he wasn't. No, he
No, he
wasn't near
had.
it.
I don't think.
No,
he got
I don't
close
think he
to
had
it. I don't
gotten-
either.
The kid was just playing because the mom had put the kid up on the thing
Mm-hmm.
to get a picture,
Mm-hmm.
and the kid fell in. But Harambe was obviously noticed the child. and
Now I
started going
thought
that
the mom
way.
and dad like turned their attention away from the child for a moment, and she got through.
Is that I thought it was that she was
Maybe you're
up
right.
there.
Maybe you're right. But nonetheless, I don't think Harambe had made a move toward that child yet. It was just
I
sitting
thought
there.
he made contact. Maybe it's been so long.
Well, they shot him and killed him.
That we know.
It wasn't a tranquilizer
Right.
thing. They killed him.
And they said that's what we have to do.
And Biggie, as well as many others, said, never forget, because they were really upset about Harambe. That is upsetting.
Harambe did go near and touch the child.
Child was touched.
Yes, he was kind of like holding the
I thought he
child.
grabbed it by the ankle
Maybe he did.
I thought
or by the arm. It was pulling the kid around.
friendly though. Harambe was friendly.
Stop it.
I
At
did.
the moment.
Stop it, Disney Plus.
I did think they should have gone in there and just tried to pluck that child before.
Harambe?
Well, everyone said, "What about a tranquilizer gun?" And they said that we couldn't wait for a tranquilizer to work. We
That's
had to
right.
shoot Harambe
Because that would make the animal angry.
Yeah.
Correct.